Okay, so I haven't edited in a while, and I don't know what clips are what. So here's all the clips of quarantine story time, and they're gonna be so out of order, I feel, and I apologize. So heads up, I just want to get it out there done. I am not gonna spend that much time wondering about it. So
come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me.
So this is going to be like split up into two different diary entries. So I was like, okay, I kind of want to go to prom. I was debating on going to prom this year, but then I was like, I want to go to prom. So before everything happened in the last video, I messaged up one of my guy best friends that I went to prom last year. Here's a photo up here of our prom last year. And I was like, I had a really fun time with him. It was really fun. Oh my god, my foundation and stuff does not look like it matches. I'll be back. Hold up. That should just show you how pasty I've gotten because I haven't gone outside. This is my natural skin tone where I don't gotta blend that far down, and now I gotta blend that far down. So now when I go to the store, I'm gonna have to buy a new skin tone. Fun. Anyways, what were we? Let me read my notes. Hold on. Buggy's Quarantine, Chapter 3. Buggy's Quarantine, Chapter 4. Buggy's Quarantine, Chapter 5. Buggy's Quarantine Diaries, Chapter 6. Yeah. Okay, so at this point, before, we get told graduation is rescheduled. Kind of everything taken away. We really don't know what's going on. And I realized I can't do either of my permits that I need to do. So I didn't take my driver's license in high school because I was like, I'm gonna wait until after I graduate to do that. So I don't have to worry about that. And so yeah, so studying online, not finding anything really good online because everything's telling me I'm paying to study, and I'm like, there's a book that you can get for free at the dean being at your school. Screw that, I'm not paying $2.99 on anything to study. So I'm trying to figure out what to do, blah blah blah, and then I find out that I was gonna take it in July, May, June, or July, either one, whatever one I felt ready in. And it's not going away because I needed the book and I couldn't get the book on time. And then the building permits I need for my own home, I can't get either, which really sucks. It was really crappy, and I don't know what to do anymore. So like now I just gotta wait for the courthouse to open up and the DMV to open up, to get the book, to start the permits process of the building, so I can move out the shed and then build a little tiny home for a while because it's only gonna be me for a while and I really don't need a big space and I like small spaces. Thank you. The end. If I date someone and we decide to move in together, I guarantee we'll get a bigger place. It's mainly going to be apartment size, just elongated, not squared like. Ow! I just set myself in the fight. No. But yeah. Next. Get ready for next. So if you follow me on any social media platform, you would know that I became a leader of this page called Missouri Hype House on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. At one point, everyone kind of like got really depressed, and I'm the type of person, like, some of my friends know me way deep, like John and Paige, which is probably why he doesn't want to date me, because he knows all my problems. Anyways, if you didn't skip to this video, you know what I was talking about right there then. And they kind of like all just ignore me, and like all the friends except for one ignore me, and I could tell her stuff, and I did tell her stuff, but she was also going through a lot, so I didn't want to, and she's like, I can't carry the weight of anybody else's problems, and so I kind of just like set my mouth shut. And then she's like, why are you quitting social media? Why did you leave the group? Blah blah this, blah blah that. I'm like, tell the group I'm sorry, blah blah. So yeah, I did become the ex-leader for about 3 days until I felt really guilty and decided to come back. And yeah, I kind of told her everything that's going on, and then my Paige finally was able to reach back to me after a few days. Thank you, your best friend was going insane. And she's like, it's just quarantine. Like, me and my mom were at one point neck and neck to each other. Oh, she was neck and neck with literally everyone. And she's getting better now, but like, it's just like one of those things that was like but at this moment in time, I did re-quit because we're in quarantine. So I wasn't producing content on here on YouTube. I produced a few, but not a lot, and that's why I'm doing these quarantine diaries, so I could just have videos popping out twice a week. Also, these are some fun story times. But yeah, I was like, dude, it's not that hard to make content. Like, for me right now, the last video took me like 5 minutes to film, and it's going to take me about 15 minutes to edit that together, so I got a lot of hours of editing. But no, not really. I could just remove each clip and then add in the new one, so it's not going to take long at all. And I already got the thumbnail, because if you're noticing, the thumbnail is the same. Quarantine Diaries. Yeah. It's blue. It's a bug. It says Quarantine Diaries with Buggy. I do have to film some intros. I forgot to film intros in between a lot of them, so I just started saying a whole bunch, and now I don't know what number we are on. But yeah, so I'm like, dude, because everyone in that group is like, oh, we want this, blah blah blah, we're going to play blah blah blah. For me, I'm like, this is just for fun, grinding and hiding. But I'm the one with the most followers on there. So in the full one, like, it's just like fun for me. I at the moment have 3,000 and something, and I've never had a video blow up over 2,000 views, except for right now. One of my videos on my pages are crazily been blowing up for the past few days. Here's screenshots up there, but it is this. There's at 12.6k views, and the photo you're gonna see is like at 10, and that was last night. And it's this.
Where's mine?
This video right here. I don't understand it. It's got me up to 18.k likes, and I'm kind of scared, because none of my other videos are acting like that, whatsoever.
When you don't drink, people always need to.
But yeah, it's like, oh, 1458 now. And it's like, it's still going up, and like, if you go up to my videos from that video and down below, like, the highest view down below after that is 400, and the highest above that is 81 views. So I don't know. But yeah, the group kind of got in a huge fight, and being nice about like them producing content. I'm like, dude, you need to do it. And then I wasn't happy. Still, I wasn't prepared to come back in as soon. Mentally wasn't stable enough to come back in that soon. And after the huge fight, I go, you know what, y'all, when I'm done, I'm quitting. And Haley, who was the one that I ended up telling everything to the first time I quit, took leadership of it after I gave her a management spot of it, because I couldn't do it all by myself. It was mentally draining me. And before I quit the first time, but I just had to leave. I couldn't do it anymore. And then I started getting harassed after I left, saying that I'm making people cry, I'm blah, 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 I'm a bird, I'm ugly, I'm this, I'm that. And kind of just like, dude, this was a bad idea. I can't do it anymore. And I know people want me to come back in the group. I don't, at this moment in time, I don't know if I'm going to ever come back into the group. After me being harassed, kind of like drew the last and final straw of like ever thinking. I did finish up their intro clip for them and their outro photo that you kind of see that like shows what video is coming up next. I did do that. But I'm even too scared to make a goodbye video for the YouTube channel. Right once I said I left, I quickly made a TikTok. And everyone's saying that they need me back. I can't be walked all over. But then also be called a bitch for standing my ground. If you guys want to make this work, you guys got to put in the work. So, yeah. It was my mistake for adding in 11 to 9-year-olds in there, because I was like, there's no age limit. I don't want an age limit. But I did say if I do decide to come back, anybody that's under 14, I don't want in there, because I feel like 14 is your first year of high school. You kind of mature a little bit. So, yeah. Last intro diary that I could think, quarantine diary that I could think of today. That's why you've seen me in a whole bunch of the same shirt this whole time. Let's see. Anything exciting happened? I thought of something, but then I lost it, so I do got one. Apple. I love Apple. Clearly, I'm filming off of an Apple iPhone 7 SE, and I have a iPhone XS Max. But I do get an Apple story time. So I had a debit card from my parents on here that I didn't realize was activated, and every time I got an iTunes card, they never told me that I was out of store credit. So I did repay them, don't worry. But I did have to get a Walmart card, because once I took that off there, it said I cannot no longer update anything. I think it's bullshit. If you don't have anything on your phone that you need a card for, I don't feel like you need to. Well, at least I thought. So, early April, I'm a loud gulper, I know. Early April, my mom gave me and my baby brother $50 iTunes card, which was supposed to be for Easter, but she's like, if you guys work, do this, this, and this, and this, I'll give you a surprise. Bribery is the best way to get your kids to do stuff, folks, because it works with me every time. But don't tell them what they're getting. Just say it's gonna be a surprise. That's the real key. Ooh, the highlight. Oh, look at that. Oh, she is a bright blinding. So we did, and she gave us that, which was awesome. So I start downloading and purchasing a whole bunch of music and stuff. I use my stuff for music and movies and books and stuff, while my baby brother uses it for his stupid Roblox thing. Anyways. I get this 3 songs, an audiobook, and then the book to match with the audiobook. Just for, like, you know, those long car rides. I get very tired in a car when I read, but if I listen and just follow along and not so much as like a video, it's weird. So I plan to have that. Didn't finish the book either, which was really sucky. But never got a warning that I was past $50 with no card on it. No, I think there was a card, but then again, I didn't know that there was money on it. Well, my parents get a charging for their card, and they're like, what's Apple.com? I explained to them. I'm like, me and Mom both have that card on our thing, so if one of us went over, really sorry. It turned out to be more on my account than his, because I don't pay attention when it comes to iTunes cards how much I could spend, because normally it's like, you don't got enough score. You don't got enough store credit on there, you're done for. So I'm like, chill. But I didn't get that, but then I went because I'm like, there's something wrong. I should have gotten a notification by now. Saw that I was at 0. I'm like, oh, maybe it just got down to 0. That's cool that I was able to get it all the way down to 0. Normally I have cents left over. Oh, so, you know, I'm like, hey, it's not letting me update my stuff anymore. I took your credit card off there, so you guys can fully disable that account now. Monk fully took his off there, so you can fully disable. You don't gotta worry about any charges coming from Apple. Well, I need a credit card on mine. My parents were like, why? I explained to them, hey, I can't update my stuff. Oh, and I don't know if you know this, but when you can't update something for so long, that app starts to go slow and then your phone starts to go slow. And I don't want to ruin my phone any sooner than what it needs to be. I just got my phone over the summer of 2019. So, you're so cute. My cat is so cute. And if you hear snoring, it's coming from her. So if you hear anything loud, it's like a her. It's her. She snores loudly. Oh my god. Unless you're hearing it from my nose. But anyways. My mom's like, well, here, I have this Walmart pay card on that Walmart just sent me. Prepaid card. You can load it up, use that, use your own money. I'm like, chill. So I go put $25 on the card. I only use about 23, not 23, oh no. I'm down to 23 by the end of like updating my stuff, and because my mom also gave me an iTunes card to see if that would work to help update stuff. Keep in mind, gave me an iTunes. Yeah. So, it's not working, and then I put it in, and then the next day, it says my thing is no longer able to do anything. It says it's declined. No. So I'm like, well, maybe it's just a mess up. Maybe if I use it on something else, it won't say it's declined. My mom ends up wanting to buy a movie off of Voodoo, and she asked if she could use and just pay me back. And I said, yeah, that's totally fine. Because it's declined. And so I'm like, no, it's not. We try to go through the whole call thing, and doesn't. It's dumb. So I download the app. No, I don't like them. I didn't realize I had a temple down there. Right there. Okay, anyway, sorry. I get distracted easily. So I I call up Apple because it's saying it's from Apple. Not Apple. I download the Walmart Money Card app and have my mom log in because it's out of her name. But she's allowing me to use it because she already has one. And, see that it says I've been charged by Apple. Excuse me, what? So I contact Apple. I'm like, hey, like, there's a charging on here. They're saying, oh, we're not seeing a charging. I'm like, well, is it showing up on my banking account? I read off my phone number. I give them access to go into my own account and stuff, and they go, oh, here's what it is. Well, since you went over so mail, we didn't notify you because it's the first time it ever happened. No, it's not. And we just let you go ahead and have it until there was something to pay it off. I go, chill. You're telling me you couldn't pay off all but $1.29? From the iTunes card that I already bought $15 worth of songs and then $2 out of my own money. What? So I just go, yeah, fine, that's whatever, and I ask for a refund. For the books. Not for the songs. Supposed to get $12.99 back, and my mom forgot that mine was logged into the video account. She spent that $12, but don't worry, she paid me back. So either way, she's still gonna use my card. But moral of the story is, pay more attention when you're buying songs. If you have a card on there, because it will not tell you when your store credit's up anymore. And before you're like, well, maybe it's because that thing is, well, no, because my brother doesn't have anything that will like have him, and his still says he needs a credit card, so that should tell you. I don't like their new ways, but I'm still a diehard Apple fan because Samsung could suck my booty hole. Except for, is Google technically a part of Samsung? If so, then except for the Google Hub and their Chromebooks. Mainly because down here at the lake, you had to buy them offline, and my mom wouldn't do that. And so when I asked for a laptop, she got me. She's like, well, besides a MacBook, what do you like more? I'm like, Chromebook. So yeah, that's it. You'll see more videos of this in a different outfit if I find out any more stories. Bye bye. Quarantine Diary Chapter 2. Okay, hola buggers. So I do got a new story time. Kind of. And I didn't want to whip out my camera, so deal with the crappy video cam. So my teacher that I mentioned about gave me that $10 gift card. So I don't know about you, but TikTok kind of made me do this thing where I got addicted to lights, and so I bought $9 lights out of that gift card that I literally have no place to put it. And thought I should make a story every time about this of when you're able to finally go out of quarantine, because my county has released the at-home stay order, so everything's slowly opening back up. You impulsively buy something that you really don't need. So That's it's nothing exciting, but final story time in quarantine. Yeah. Oh, and my state has lengthened the state of emergency order, but will not lengthen the stay-at-home order. So that just means that we're not really allowed to travel outside the state, I'm guessing, by the way it sounded of it. But our economic economy, I can't say economy, economy. It sounds weird. Am I saying it weird? Anyways, took a really big hit to this, and I live in a tourist attraction town, so we took a really big hit to this. So that's why everything is slowly starting to open back up a week ahead, for my town. And I'm imagining every other tourist attraction town, but the whole city kind of took a really big hit. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah, these will be pumping out after quarantine, I guess, and you'll see this way after quarantine. But the first one was posted today on April 27th of 2020. Hola, buggers. The video. Haven't been posting in a while, but here we go. Yeah. Okay. So by the thumbnail and probably the title of this video, this is gonna be called Buggy's Quarantine. My cats are touching me. Buggy's Quarantine Diaries. And I'm just gonna tell you stuff that happened during my quarantine. And yeah. So first story. I'm trying to figure out which one to do because a lot has happened during this quarantine and we're still in quarantine. First story. My senior trip was canceled. So this is going to be like a background story and why it was like really upsetting. So ever since I was like little, like 5 years old little, I begged my parents to let me go to Disney World. So badly. My dream. Still up to now, and I'm 18. And I'm begging and I'm begging and I'm begging, and every year they're like, in the future, in the future, in the future. Well, this year was time for me to pick out a vacation spot. And, well, I don't know why I didn't pick this sooner, but this year, since it was up to me, pick whatever I want, I have more of an option too, since it's my senior vacation trip. Well, I chose Disney World and Universal, and possibly go swimming with dolphins, and to go to the world's largest McDonald's, cause you know you gotta get them nuggies, those nugs, them nuggies, and that chalky frappuccino, and they have pizza. Okay, they have pizza there. I want some McDonald's pizza. So we're playing this out. We're like stationing up every ride. Get a little disappointed because the Jaws ride is gone. Find out that some of those things I really want to see is up in California. We don't want to go to California. We want to go to Florida. So yeah, but like, you know, it's like getting closer to time. We get everything booked. Or at least about to get everything booked, and then boom. This coronavirus happens. And well, we thought we would be good because they said 2 weeks and we're like chill, and every flight went down to, our first class tickets went down to $25. $40 to $25. I'm like, sweet, we're gonna, getting all these tickets for dollar cheap. Yeah. And then we find out that we have to cancel everything. Oh my god. So of course me, I'm being a little depressed. And in the next video you're gonna understand why, like I was like, my world's ending. So yeah. Senior trip is canceled. I guess that's it. Bye.